Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie Achin. If you are new here, you are very welcome. If you are a returning subby, it is amazing to have you back here again. I really do appreciate. Now today I am back with another video and I want to talk about what you do after you get a bill. So what next when you get a bill, okay? Now if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I will really appreciate. And if you know someone who would like to have information on secondhand clothing or Mtumba business in general, please be sure to share the video with them. Would be amazing. Okay, now when you get a bill, most people tend to do the wrong things first, and it tends to cost them in terms of recovering capital, in terms of sales. It costs them. Okay, so what I'm going to be sharing might be basic for some people, but I believe for other people it might be very helpful. Now when you get a bill, first thing when you need to do when you get a bill, you open your bill, sort out the clothes. Okay, what do I mean when I say sort out the clothes? Put aside your first camera. All right, put aside your second camera, put aside your gear. So what is your first camera? Your first camera is basically the clothes that are in very good condition, mint condition. Some of them have tags, like something that is super in good condition. That's your first camera. Put that aside in one pile. All right, the second camera, what is a second camera? Second camera is a cloth that is not so badly off, but is also not as good as the first camera. Okay, probably for example, it might have something like a fluff, yeah, but it's not too bad, because there's some clients who actually don't mind fluffs. For someone like me, that's what I put aside as my second camera. If it has like a few fluffs here and there, so second camera is not so bad, but also not in tip-top condition compared to your first camera. Now you have your fagia. What is fagia? Basically, fagia is, you can put them aside as clothes that either have stains, or it's torn a bit, or it's like really messed up. So basically that's your fagia. Okay, so when you're sorting out your bill, you need to sort out these three categories first: your first camera, your second camera, and your fagia. Put that aside first. Now, a mistake that most guys do is that when they open a bill, immediately they start selling stuff before focusing on what you're supposed to do first, and that is gonna cost you. What do I mean when I say it's gonna cost you? For example, you open a bill and then you get someone who's there with you when you're opening the bill, and then they want to start buying. Then they buy, like for example, a piece that's supposed to be your first camera for the price of a second camera. Are you getting what I'm saying? So probably it's going to cost you when it comes to recovering and getting profits and all that. It is definitely going to cost you. So please sort out your bill first. Put out your first camera, second camera, and your fagias aside. All right. Now, after that, what you want to do is, please straighten your first camera. Straighten, basically iron these clothes, make them look good, okay? Because when you iron these clothes, it tends to give them higher value, more value, okay? Because something that is crumbled up and creased, definitely, you're not going to sell it the same price as something that is really straightened. So please straighten it out next, make it look worth the price. Make it look worth the price. So straighten out your first camera, make it look the part. All right, now the next thing you need to do after getting your bill, you've sorted out your cameras and you've straightened out your first cameras, is you need to do pricing. Okay, I did a video on pricing, so if you haven't watched that video, please go and watch the video. It's really going to help you in terms of understanding how to price your clothes. Okay, now the first camera, definitely when it comes to the first camera, the price is going to be higher than that of the second camera and the fagia. Note, the first camera is what is actually supposed to recover your capital and give you profits before you even get to the second camera. Okay, now that's why you have to be very keen with pricing these clothes. When you're pricing your clothes, please remember to factor in every single coin that you have spent. Okay, when you also factor in the profit margin, please remember, factor in how much you're paying for rent. Because for example, someone who's paying rent 10,000 and someone who's paying rent 30,000, you guys can't be selling clothes the same price, right? So please price wisely. Okay, go check out that video on pricing. It's really going to give you some insights on what you need to do when it comes to pricing. All right, the next thing that you need to do after opening your bill, sorting, ironing, and pricing is, one, you need to count. Please count things that you have gotten from the bill. Why do you need to count these things? Because the reason why you need to count these things is that when you count your cameras, your second cameras and your forgears, it's really going to guide you on how good is this bill, or how am I going to recover this particular bill. Okay, when you count these things again, it's also going to help you when it comes to pricing. Okay, because sometimes when you open a bill that is good enough, definitely the first camera is supposed to be the most than the second camera and the first and the forgear. Okay, but the moment you see that you're gambling between your first cameras and your second cameras, mm, mm, then that bill definitely isn't as good as what you should be getting. All right, so count these things, be very aware of how many pieces you've gotten inside a bill, because it's going to help you with a lot of things. Okay, in terms of pricing, in terms of knowing what you have gotten from the bill, it is really going to help you. Okay, now the next thing that you need to do after you have done all this is please start sorting these things out in terms of display and all that. Okay, this will help you when it comes to selling. If you're online, start taking those amazing photos. And please, when you're taking your photos, please make sure you have like editing apps that are going to help you to edit these photos and label them and put sizes on them and all that. Okay, if you're having a physical shop, please start playing with your display, play with your display, put these things on display and all that. Now the next thing you need to do, please figure out what you're gonna how you're gonna price your second camera and your forgear, or what you're going to do with them, because you're not just going to throw them. Okay, so figure out what you're going to do with them. If you have a physical shop, you can get probably this baskets that people normally have, or this metallic stuff that people normally have to put clothes on. Then you can put them there and price them at a cheaper price. Okay, or if you have somewhere like an open market where you normally take them, then you can take them to the open market. All right, but your first camera stays with you. That is what is going to recover everything for you. That is what is going to give you your profits. That is what is going to, as in, that is everything. All right, and then after that, uza, that's it. After that, please sell. And yeah, please remember to pray. Remember to pray so that God can bless the work of your hands. That's all you need to do. Well, this video is not for the people who are opening open air market, because when you're opening your open air market, it is very simple. It's a different ballgame altogether, because when you're opening in an open air market, what you need to do when you get your bill is literally cut your bill open and start selling. Mia leo, mia tungare, right? So this is definitely not for people who are opening in an open air market. This is for the people who have like a physical shop and have an online shop. So this is what you need to do. Please do these steps before you actually start selling, and I'm sure you're going to see a big difference when it comes to recovering and making profits. Don't be very excited. Sometimes you get excited and then all of a sudden you've called your neighbors, Mama Nani come, Mama Nani come, Mama Nani come and see, Mama Nani come and see, and then they come and then they buy things at the prices that they're not supposed to buy. And then at the end of the day, you're like, Ibeli nichoma, and in literally when choma, you get these things, right? So please do your things wisely, smartly, slow, but sure. All right. So that was it for today's video. If you have learned something, give this video a thumbs up. All right, I hope you have gotten enlightened in one way or another. Thank you so much for watching up to this far. God bless you guys. I will see you on my next video. Until then, please be safe, take care of yourselves, and yeah, if you have any question, please write it down on the comment section. I will definitely respond or do a video on it if it needs a video. Okay, so please write down anything you need to ask on the comment section and I'll get back to you. All right, and if you need to get a bill from me, you know where to get me. Okay, so yes, thank you so much for watching. God bless you guys. I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.